Hi to all. It's time to start, but I expected to see more people at the start of the webinar, but the record will be sent to all the users, so I hope we are ready and we are starting. Here with me, Anton Kamaev, our commercial director. He will let you know about the pricing of our products and the important information about sales at the end of the webinar. He is also Alexander Romanov, our technical director. He will answer to your questions in chat. So if you have any questions during the webinar, please type it in chat. First of all, if you hear me fine, please type plus in chat, and we are starting with webinar rules. Okay, thank you. Let's start. About webinar rules, it will take not more than 1 hour. You are able to ask your questions in chat and they will be answered. If you will have any questions after the webinar, please send it to contact@iRidi.com email and they will be answered as soon as it's possible. The link of the recording will be sent to your registration email, so don't My voice is not so clear. I'll check the volume. Sorry. As you can see, everything is okay. I'll try to speak louder if it's okay for you. So the record of the webinar will be sent to your email and you will be able to check it. Today we will learn the 3 iRidi products that have been made especially for KNX market and that have a special capabilities for the KNX users. It's a KNX Integration Pro. It's an application with a license, just a license for your custom visualization based on iRidi. KNX Integration Server is a solution that integrates your custom visualization with the special logic capabilities and schedules and routines that should work 24/7. KNX Home Server is a solution that make your visualization that allows you to make the visualization faster than with the previous 2 solutions because it's set in one window. For example, the simple flat can be set at in 1 hour and a day in 1 day. It has limits, but you can use this solution in several situations that will be showed today. We have a lot of products that support the work with KNX protocol. And if you want to know all the details about these products, please visit our website and go to the support section. support.iridimobile.net. It's a special forum. Here you can find the discussions, and here in the right top corner, you can see the articles. One of these articles, for example, is a changelog for iRidi Pro products. Here you will find all the changes that we released for all the time. And here you can find the links to the documentation for all of these changes. So feel free to visit our support portals and please be in touch with our products and changes. First of our products that will be shown today is KNX Visualization Pro. It's an application. It consists of application, iRidi Pro app, special license for KNX integrators. This license has been made especially for KNX integrators, and it takes the specifics of KNX market. Please make sure that you are registered on our website and you are able to see the special pricing for KNX integrators, especially with this type of licenses. It is different than the regular licenses. iRidi Studio development environment is for free. It's a tool where you are creating the visualization interfaces, but you don't need to pay for it. You're just creating your interfaces, you are testing it for free, and then buy the special license for your visualization app where you can start the visualization. We are also provide the special ready-made visualization templates that makes it easier to create your own visualization projects. You can take such templates, some of them for free, some of them paid, and use it like a basis of your visualization project. You can find it in the catalog on our website. When to use KNX Integration Pro? When we recommend to use it like a solution? First of all, it's an app. It's only the app without the server, so it cannot be used like with the push notifications, schedules, some routines that should work when your app is turned off. It works only in the local web network or via the VPN. It allows you to connect directly from your phone to the KNX system via the interface or router, and then directly control your system with commands and display the feedbacks, the statuses of the equipment in the GUI. It can be useful when you don't need any automations, voice control, or push notifications. You just need the custom unique visual interface that works in your home, office, or some public space. What's new in this year in KNX Integration Pro? We'll start from the application. First of all, we increased the speed of launching iRidi Pro application, so you can just try it. Now it works faster. Now we support Face ID as an authorization method on iOS devices. It is safe and convenient way to authorize your users. You don't need to share any of your authorization data with us. It works automatically without any sharing of data. Now it is possible to forward the values from the driver tokens to some other drivers or some other tokens. Forwarding is a simple tool to integrate the different automation systems, different drivers. You can get the value from one driver and send to another. Previously, it was possible only to forward the comments and feedbacks of drivers. Now it is possible to use the driver tokens in forwarding system also. Now we support the displaying of float values, factorial values with a comma as a separator. Before it was possible only to use the dot as a separator, but now it is comma also. We added the text area item as a new item type in our application, so it is possible to add the several lines of text from the keyboard in our application. Select, cut, copy, and paste methods in edit box are available now, so you can use it in any input fields in our app. iRidi Pro application now supports KNX USB interfaces, KNX HID. It means that you are able to connect to your KNX system from the PC with a simple KNX USB interface. Sometimes it is needed. In this year, we have added 19 new systems and devices that can be integrated with KNX. I'll list these devices a little later when we will speak about KNX Integration Server. I have two notices about the bad sound, but some of us say it is okay. Sorry, I'll try to switch to the computer sound and we'll check if it's better. Is it better?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now it's better, Katerina. Looks like it's better now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's continue. That's all about changes in our visualization app. And let's speak about iRidi Studio. It's our graphic editor where you can create your own custom interfaces and logic for application. First of all, we have added the auxiliary guides for the aligning of elements in the working zone in our editor. On the page, you can put several auxiliary guides. You can copy and paste the several guides between the pages. So you can create a template of the auxiliary guides to create interfaces faster and to create the copies of pages with all the auxiliary guides. It's possible now to move the page across the working zone. You may remember that the pages has been locked in the left top corner of the working space, and it wasn't possible to work in the negative coordinates. Now it is possible, and now we added the new hand tool that make it possible to drag the workspace to any place of your working zone. On the big screens, it is very convenient. We have added the possibility to paste the images on the project pages from the Exchange buffer, and it is also possible to copy and paste the resources between the projects. It can be images, sounds, or other resources like scripts that can be copied and pasted. Now we support the functional spacing and indents in the text on the items. So you can set up the indents on item just with a few new settings. It is very convenient. You don't need to create the several text areas to control the spacing. The possibility to change the fonts in a whole project is now available with just a single action. You can find all the fonts in resources, click on it with the right mouse button and select the fonts changing. So if you used Arial font in all the project, now you can switch it to, for example, Sigoe UE, and it will be changed in all your project. Possibility to import the virtual variables, make it faster, give you possibility to add the virtual variables from the JSON file. It is useful when you are creating the interfaces or drivers with help of JavaScript and input and use the virtual variables like an input or for displaying the data from the script. So you don't need to add these variables with your hands. You just import it from the file and use it in all of your projects. The search systems is improved in JavaScript. Well, now it is possible to find any data in the script that is not opened in the JS editor. It was possible to find the data in open scripts only before, but now it works in all your files. Now we support the tabulation setup. So the tabulation consists of 4 spaces by default, but you can set up it in Studio settings. It is possible to turn off and on your script files. It makes the debugging much easier. You don't need to make a comments to find an error in your scripts. You just enabling and disabling the scripts with right mouse button, and it works great. It just doesn't compile with your project, and don't losing your time. Now it is faster. It is possible to close your project and script files faster with the middle mouse button. Before it was possible only with the right mouse menu. So the working with the scripts and projects more convenient now. And now we are going to KNX Integration Server. It's the same app, iRidi Pro, but Sorry. It is the same app, but with help of iRidi server based on UMC. You can see it on the screen. It's a black box, black server box. It allows you to create the customizable logics that works 24/7 on this server. It makes it possible to send the push notifications from the server to your applications and clients. And it also make it possible to use the voice assistance and remote control, of course. What is the point of KNX Integration Server? We sell the same boxes with different licenses, but special KNX Integration Server license created especially for KNX integrators. Please check the special dealers invoices on our website to see what is the difference. Where we recommend to use this solution? As I said, it supports the blockchains, schedules 24/7, automations, push notifications, safe remote access with the help of our cloud services. And it can also work without internet at all. We are not locked or with cloud services. It works directly with the server if it's needed. You can also integrate your KNX system with the other professional systems. You can see the short list of such systems on the screen, but it's 60 plus different systems that can you integrate with the KNX. You can transfer in the data between the systems. You can see all of your devices in a custom interface created in the iRidi Studio and showed with help of iRidi Pro app. This solution supports Amazon Alexa, Google Home, and other voice assistants that speaks Russian. So this solution allows you to increase the possibilities of your automation system. But it takes a time to create your custom interface and to set up your server. So make sure that you have a time to take a course and spend your time for creating a project. If you take a course, it takes 3 weeks. You will be able to create your first visualization and project and logics for sure. But please make sure that you are ready to spend the time for it. It is not easy. So what's new in KNX Integration Server solution? The part about KNX app and the iRidi Studio we heard already, but on the server we added some possibilities for KNX equipment. First of all, now we are able to track the full status with help of tag update token of KNX driver. It helps you to display in visualization interface the situation when your server just started and now it is asking for the status of KNX equipment in the bus. It takes a time and your customer cannot see the status of temperature or lighting, and it is not good for him to not understand why So this token makes you able to show some pop-up or notification that the server is starting and it is updating the status of group addresses. New data types, 229 to display the data of sensors, 251, 232 to work with RGB and RGBW, and subtype 5.100 to work with the fan stage with 0 to 125 value. We also improved the ETS panel, ETS import panel in the iRidi Studio. Here you can find the flexible management of your group addresses, and you can also first navigate from the ETS panel to the comments and feedbacks in iRidi KNX driver with the help of right mouse button. Here you will find the tool that makes you able to faster navigate between the addresses. You can find the group address in ETS panel. Click on it with the right mouse button and select go to command or go to feedback in the KNX driver. What about 19 automation systems integrated with iRidi that I mentioned before? You see the list of the systems on the screen, and I just read it. Tian is Breezers. It's a Russian company. Yamaha Multiroom supported now. Samsung TV of R and Q series supported now with iRidi. PG Link audio protocol. Do some multi-room systems. Wake on LAN driver has been added. It makes you able to send the wall commands easier. The drivers here, Xicata and Thesis, WebOS driver support for LG TVs. The several devices for Dementel is supported now. For ZigBee, we support the USB sticks that can be implemented in our server. Also with ZigBee, we can control Xiaomi Akara, Grand Netatmo, Danfoss. We support the new voice assistants. They speak only Russian. It's Sbersalut and Mail Marusia. In the latest versions, we added the support of Philips, Dynalite, and Ajax network systems. So please make sure that you are ready to try it now, that you are updated your studio and server with client. The last release has been published in February 22. What about the other improvements in KNX Integration Server? First of all, we have added the possibility to edit your server routines from the control panel. You don't need to create your own custom interface to make your customer able to edit the created routines. You can see on the screen, now you can see on the screen the standard interface that just display the routines that you made able to edit for your customer. It is easy and convenient in usage. iRidi server with the standard license, not KNX Integration Server license. It's possible to install it on Raspberry Pi 4 Model B now. It was not available before. Let's start with the next product. It's KNX Home Server. It's a simple solution. If the KNX Visualization Pro and KNX Integration Server is a professional tools, and you have to spend the time for learning, and you have to spend the time for creating the interface. With KNX Home Server, you can make your KNX interface faster, but it is not possible to integrate it with so many automation systems, professional automation systems, as you are able to do it with KNX Integration Server. What does this solution consist from? First of all, it's a different application, not iRidi Pro. It's iRidi KNX application that can be installed on the same operation systems that are iRidi Pro, Windows, Android, iOS. And it is also the server. It is the same server as with KNX Integration Server, but the software is different. It's completely different software. It has TP1 and Ethernet, so you are connecting to it the same way as the integration server, but you are using the different application, iRidi KNX. The license, you are receiving the license when you buy this solution, and this license makes you able to activate your server and set it up with iRidi KNX app. When we recommend to use KNX Home Server, first of all, when it's not needed to create the custom visualization, when you don't need to control your automation system from the floor plan when you don't need to add the customer colors and customer navigation systems. It is everything about KNX Home Server. It is not customizable. It can be white or black interface, but it looks absolutely the same. When you need a typical interface, when you don't want to spend a time for creating an interface, when you don't have a time for learning, it's a solution for you. KNX Home Server support the scenes and routines can be set up by your client. You don't need to visit the object to change some timers, schedules, or rules. It is possible to create such automations without any special skills. It is simple. Flexible control of user accounts rights are also available in this solution. For example, you can share just only one page of your project to your guest, and you can disable the remote control of your system. What's new in KNX Home Server in the last year? There were 15 releases during the last year. In this time, we have added 11 languages, 6 SAP intercoms, 3 voice assistants, and 15 different KNX widgets that allows you to control your bus devices. It is still simple to set it up. It is more simple to set it up. And the most important changes and the most important possibilities that I think we have to show you. Please take a look at the screen. Now it's demo mode opened in the iRidi KNX application. Demo mode is available when you are not authorized in app. Here you can show your customer how the widgets of your project may look like. You can customize any page of this project as you want. You can add the photos, change the list of rooms, and so on. And you can also show to your customer, and you can check for your own how it is possible to set up the different type of devices in our application, how to select views, different views of the widgets. And you can try to add any device to your project, set it up with the real group addresses imported from your ETS project and so on. You can try to place this widget on the real pages, switch the style of your project. And the important feature of this demo mode is that when you close it, all these changes will disappear. So it is possible to try everything you want from zero. The only possibility that you cannot use is about the users. You cannot work with the users' rights in this demo mode. Large photos are available for placing on the pages, so you customize the view of your screens with it. It's a powerful tool for customizing the views of your interface. The next changes is about the server possibilities. Now it is easier to recover the server if you are moving it between the networks. It sends a new IP address when it is starting in the new network, and your control panels will see all the new data of your reading server as soon as it has an internet access. If you are resetting the server to the factory defaults, it is easier to recover it with help of the user. You don't need any web interface. You don't need any control tools. Only iRidi KNX app that connects to your server and recovers it. You don't need a license key to do it, so the cases when you have to go to the customer site are minimized. I think now, the list of devices that has been added in 2021. We have added the multi-room system blue sound support with the lists of the tracks, favorite tracks. AccuBox intercom and Fanville intercom I also added. So the whole list of supported possibilities is KNX Home server are able to work as KNX AP interface, so you can send the applications from ETS to your KNX bus visit. You don't need a separated KNX interface. Voice assistant, Yandex Alice, Google Home, and Amazon Alexa supported. Samsung TV, Sonos, and Blue Sound multi-room systems are supported now. About SAP intercoms with door opening function, it's Mobotics, Doorbird, TrueIP, BassIP, Fanville, and Apple's 6 systems. You will show the RTSP and HTTPS streams from your IP cameras and registrators in our web. You can open the web pages and URL shims to start some application on your device with the help of a special widget. We are able to create the timers, schedules, scenes, and to change all of it with the house owner. You can change the room access right. As I mentioned before, it's possible to control the access of guests to the different rooms of your project. It is possible to disable the possibility to access to your system from the internet, and it is also possible to control the rights of the project editors. For example, you can make it possible for the customer to move the widgets on the pages, but it will not be possible to change the device settings. KNX Home server supports push and email notifications, event logging application, and secure remote control. On the Android panels that you mount to the walls, it is possible to use the kiosk mode. It means that the iRidi KNX app will be the only app that is possible to start on this panel. And after rebooting, it will start automatically. And about the pricing, Anton, please tell me.
Yeah, that's my part. Thanks, Katerina. Okay, so now it's time to talk about the pricing of the products that were just described. As you may know, we have special discounts for the registered dealers. If you are not registered on our website yet, so please visit it and just go through the simple registration. It will take just a few minutes. So KNX Visualization Pro starts from 300 euro, and it depends actually on the number of panels that will be connected to the control project. And it also depends on the number of drivers which you want to have connected with KNX. Let's say if you want to connect Modbus or something like this, it will cost higher. So I'm talking about end user pricing, of course. KNX Home server, the pricing is a bit less than 600 euro, and yeah, it sells only as a combination of hardware and the license, the special one designed for home server. And the third product, KNX Integration Server, it costs less than 1,000 euro. Again, it's just an end user price, and it also sells as a combination of a hardware and a software and a license. And dealers have the pricing described on our website, iRidi.com, in calculator section, where you can find how much it will cost for you depending on your status. Okay, and now let's move to another slide, Katerina, please. So what you can do as a next step, if you have never tried iRidi before and you are ready for it, so the hardware, the home and integration servers are available to be ordered via our authorized partners. Here you can see the list of partners with their contact details. So as you may see, we have several of them. Actually, 9 of our authorized partners have the servers available in their stock. But talking about KNX Visualization Pro, you are able to try it just getting the settings from our website. You go just to download section and get iRidi Studio and other elements of the setup from the website. And if you're a dealer, you're able to try it within 60 days as a trial mode without any payment and without getting anything additional from our side. After your tests, you're able to buy it online or from our authorized partners via the invoices. So for now, that's actually it. So we went a bit faster than it was planned, but we'll be happy to answer your questions if there are any of them. So yeah, please type your questions via chat and we'll wait for them for a couple of minutes. And I and Katerina will be happy to answer them. So please let me know if there are some questions. I've seen that Alex Romanov, our CTO, was covering almost all questions, but maybe there is something else. Well, now I see that there are just comments from Alex. They are ending our chat, but maybe if you want to add something from your side to clarify something, please type it in chat. And while we are waiting for the questions, I would like you to rate the presentation from 0 to 10, just letting us know your feedback, how useful this presentation was for you, where 0, it was useless, and 10, it means it was perfect, perfectly organized, and it was clear enough for you to start using our products or continue its usage. Because the goal of this presentation was to let you know what's changed after the release of these products and show you where you are able to use them right now. Okay, I received first ranks from you guys.
Anton, sorry. One
Yes, please.
comment, please. It was some question about dealer for Romania. I think we have it. We have a dealer in Romania. Could
we
you
have several
explain?
of them. Yeah,
yes.
we have several
Could you
dealers
explain?
from Romania, and the one I can recommend you, his name is Bogdan Dragoi, and if you'd like to get his contacts, I will share it with you. Ekaterina, could you switch to the next slide? Yeah, here you can see my email, a.kamaev@iridi.com. So just contact me and I will introduce you to Bogdan, and you will discuss with him everything you want. Okay. Thanks so much. Well, I would try to type the contact just right now. Just a second. Let me check it if I will find it quick enough. Yeah, here is his email. I hope it will be enough for you to contact him. So as far as I see, there is no more questions at the moment, and it means that we are about to finish our presentation. Me and the rest of the iRidi team would like to thank you for your attention, and we wish you to have a nice day. Thanks so much. Thanks for your feedback and thanks for your question. Stay healthy and safe. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.